Hello everyone. If you didn't know, PlayStation Vita Messaging is shut down today as I'm recording this. And in this video I'm going to show what you can't do anymore and what you still can do. So the first thing I want to show you is what happens if you actually open the Messages application right now. So I'm just going to fire it up here. As you can see, you can still open it and you can still refresh this. Right here, you can still refresh messages, but as you can also see, my messages thing is completely empty, and that's because you can't see your previous conversations anymore. They have all been wiped. But as you can see, we can still see my invitations, and you can also still see game alerts. Now, to prove that the messages have actually been shut down, I'm just gonna send a message and show you what happens if you try sending a message. So I'm gonna send to my sister right here. So I'm just gonna type whatever, XDD. That was not intentional, but it's just gonna give you could not send the message. That's what it's gonna give you every time. And yeah, it's the same if you try sending a photo. It's not gonna send. Now we can still refresh messaging with people, which is interesting. Now, since we can still refresh messages, the first thing I want to try is just what happens if I actually send a message to Vita. So I've got my sister's Vita right here, and I'm gonna open messages. So I'm just gonna send a message right here, and if we go on the Vita, let's try refreshing and see what happens. So as you can see, it is not refreshed anything. Now, the second thing I want to try is if I make a conversation with myself, because as you can see, you can still refresh in here. It did actually refresh. I'll show you that in one more time because I don't think it actually showed up. But if I send something, yo, as you can see, it actually refreshed the messages app, but nothing actually showed up. But it still recognized I actually sent something, which is very interesting. Now, since Vita Messaging now is, shut down, you're probably also going to assume that Party Chat is. But I'm very glad to tell you that Party Chat still actually works completely fine. So I'm going to show you that right now. Now, if we open the Party app, you can see that it actually loaded. And if we try to make a party, it will actually make the party, which is very cool. And we can also still use the share events and all that. Now, the question you probably have is, can you still send invites? And I'm also incredibly happy to say that yes, you can still send invites. So I'm gonna send an invite to my sister again. As you can see, it's sent. And now if we get my sister's Vita right here, it's going to refresh right here, and it should pop up with invitations in just 1 second. There we go. You can see that invitations is here. You have an invitation. So if we just click on this, so it's gonna say please wait, and boom, we're in the party. So as you can see, Jesus Christ. So as you can see, Party Chat is still working, which I'm very happy to say. So even though Vita Messaging is down, you can still talk to each other with Party Chat. And as I also showed, you can also still send invites. And this is not strictly limited to party, you can also still send game invites. So I'm just in Minecraft here, and if I press select and square, we can invite friends. And this should be down, but I'm very glad to say if we just press add recipient, I don't press send to my sister again, and press OK, and send, it will actually send. And if we, again, get my sister Vita, we'll get another thing here in invitations. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but while you're making the invite, you can actually put a custom message right here. So even though Vita Messaging is down, you can actually send messages to each other like this. So hey, for example, so we just put my sister right here with the message hey. It's going to say hey. So technically you can still send messages to each other with invites, which is kind of funny. Now the last thing I'm going to show you is that PlayStation activities still work. So PlayStation activities are these things where you can see someone got a trophy and someone did things. So we can still actually comment on these, we can like them, we can leave comments. So yeah, this is still a thing. So the only thing that's really been shut down is the ability to send messages to friends, but you can still actually send messages through invitations, which is very weird. So I'm not actually sure. I don't really understand why Sony actually did this, because I mean the Vita still has messaging, but they've just locked the messaging. It's weird. But yeah, that's really it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.